When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him, and he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering, that the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from me.
What in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or Dowd? The Grand Guard take down the Eyeless. Ha! Choffers.
What happened to you? The outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon, before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart. Those low-ranking thugs at the boxing club talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you. Be careful of your arm and eye. You can't know what the outsider wants with you. And he's always watching. The outsider knows what will happen when he gives out his gifts. I don't think the black-eyed bastard cares. I saw cults trying to summon the outsider by drinking poisons or eating a blood ox while it's still alive. Most are either fools or liars. The Eyeless are different. I'm glad you found me when you did. I don't know how many more fights I had left in me. I'll never recover from the months I spent in that pit. The Eyeless leaders never came to the boxing club. It was just the thugs and the would-be witches who wanted to see me fight. I don't know how they got a hold of something as powerful as the knife that murdered the outsider. But we can skin them of all their secrets. When you find the Eyeless leaders, do what you want with them. The world won't care whether they live or die. When you know where they keep the knife, come back here. We can plan our next move. How long have you had this cot? It smells like sweat. Stale liquor. Go, Billy. I need to rest.
Those tattoos the Eyeless get all come from the Red Camellia. I need to take a look at their client list. It's been a long time since those days.
Where did you find that? I haven't seen that face in years.
They sprung up everywhere a few months after I left Dunwall.
And you kept it all this time. I'd be more careful of nostalgia if I were you.
This was the tattoo on all the thugs from the boxing club. All our lives, the Abbey of the Everyman tells us to hate him.
For once, they're right.
So are we working for the Abbey now?
They'd kill us as soon as him if they had the chance. No. The Abbey doesn't want our help. And we don't need it.
That's not possible. My arm, my eye. It's just like the dreams.
She can see it all. The void breaking and spreading through all the cracks. Like seawater sinking in the ship.
say to a day at the Botanical Gardens?
That'll be just the thing.
Another day like yesterday, and I think I'll give it up.
Plagued spirit. The Eyeless's favorite drink, I guess. They even have their own saloon. The rich pay to poison themselves with this shit. Wish they'd just finished the job. That smell. What are they mixing these inks with? That must be the tattoo the Eyeless leaders use. That's the same design Dowd sketched out. The thugs who join the Eyeless all get this tattoo. This must be where the Eyeless get inked. I always wanted to join a cult. All right, if this is what it takes. Don't flinch. Sean Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name. difference.
can wait.
I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
I must have a talk with the cook. That did not taste anything like pigeon. It's beyond embarrassing.
Not
I
even
will
the
be able
dead
to
get
have
any
another
rest in
dinner for
Karnaca.
at least a month.
Seized right up. I told him to let him know first. So he could see.
I never cared much for his songs.
No one asked if we wanted it.
In the months of darkness, seasons destroyed, a ritual killing bound his spirit to the void.
Impertinence. No one says no to me. Not if they expect to be paid, that's for certain.
Waited for.
A secret knock? Really?
This wool, it itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
I've waited 3 hours, but there's no sign of Sean Yun. Are you sure he's in there? Have you seen him?
3 hours? That's nothing. I've waited 3 days to see him before. It's worth every second when he stands at the window like he did yesterday. He was wearing only a bathrobe.
You saw that? Lucky.
For new boots. And what I get? A sock. One useless sigh.
Residents of upper Syria districts are encouraged to regulate local services by the Abbey of the war guidance atmosphere is integral to our
Delicious flesh, fresh, sweet, wet with hot blood, presented from the street. Oh, want it. But black only stings. Blood flies buzz. Not safe, not safe. We starve.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to look around.
Just looking around.
Isn't that owl magnificent? It's not easy to capture that feral glitter in the eyes. Some taxidermists only stuff rats and smaller creatures, but I prefer the challenge of more exotic animals. All the finest homes in Karnaca have my feasts in them. One day I hope to preserve a whale. Perhaps while it still lives, to capture that exquisite, mournful expression. Imagine the possibilities. Careful! If only I had a boat of my own. That's the life.
This is sick. What is that woman doing?
Let me out. She's kept me here for days.
Get out of here while you still can.
Thank you. Thank you. No one wants to die full of blood flies. That awful woman keeps all her blood amber locked up. But the key is beside her work table. Take it all. I don't want to touch any of it.
Hey! Bloodfly nests? Here? Ugh. This is some risky shit. Bloodflies never stay under control.
I'll work for free. Bring me any creature and I'll stuff it for you. Please, don't tell anyone. I have a reputation. It's not what you think.
I've seen bones in these places are built on. I've seen them under mud in the riverbanks, under the stones in the streets. They will all shudder and writhe.
Half a mind to organize another theater outing.
No, I don't think so. Should we nominate your nephew as sanitation?
Is the rent on time? Maybe I just won't pay it all. It feels good to breathe the fresh sea air again. I can't thank you enough for your help. I'm forever in your debt. I'd be a heap of blood amber by now if it weren't for you. Fish again.
Give it up for good. Better off in the void than another day like that.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already.
Yes, sir.
Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to... no, that's not it. Regraving disrespects the deceased. And shames the... no, more feeling. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames... Where's Winstead with those papers? I should give him my house key when he gets here so he can bring me another coat. This one's filthy. Regraving. Terrible thing. Regraving. Wait. I think I have it. Citizens of Karnaca, we're here today to speak for those whose voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave and erase a name from our cemeteries, a silent scream resounds through the void. Would you want your loved ones... No, that's not it either. I told her. Perhaps I should start my story about Mark Mormoro's threadbare shroud. A tearjerker, that one. Put everyone in a sympathetic mood. Or maybe that joke about the false teeth. I'll scratch that.
Market sign. These rat holes spring up faster than we can shut them down.
If the guards did their job and shut these black markets down, I wouldn't have to be out here with my brush every day.
Ask her where she had her silver embroidered jacket.
I just have to finish my shift, and I can go home. Put my feet up.
I'm exhausted, and it's just been one gala after another, and the season's just getting started.
That must be the knife. Dowd was right. It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key. Ugh, these people are sick.
What's wrong with people?
I saw everything. The carriage veered off the track to avoid hitting a stray hound and smashed into that street light.
What have I done? 1 minute I'm driving down Pharrell Way, same as usual, and the next minute, wham! That street lamp came out of nowhere. If the Gazette makes a fuss over it like that Acerta crash last month, I'll be banned from public carriages. I'll lose my job. What am I gonna tell Nina? We barely make enough coin for food as it is. It's not my fault. When that hound leaped in front of me, I did everything by the book. The horn, the brake, just like you're supposed to. I don't know how the carriage overturned.
In this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all the riffraff in a separate place?
No. Set heaped hardwood, soft plaster, stone, acid, a path, rooms of delicious sea-scent fish flesh, a feast for us. Soon. First, we know. Scurry, in a hurry.
Greetings. I serve with discretion. Take a look around. The prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. You're well made. Please visit again soon. Nice to see you again.
That's what servants are for.
latest news from around the aisle.
Come on.
Give the outsiders balls for luck.
But they don't want to listen to me.
That ought to keep him quiet. He won't go snooping around asking questions about Jacoby and the Cienfuegos murder after our little chat.
We should have snapped off a few fingers to be sure. Can't type with bloody stumps.
Next time, if our reporter friend doesn't wise up fast, you can make his neck a bloody stump. These halfpenny charlatans don't do squat. That's all I've got now.
Some eyeless goons tried to persuade me to stop the Cienfuegos investigation. I must be onto something big.
What investigation?
Karnaka's had a string of gruesome murders, all the blood drained from victims while they're still alive. Ivan Jacoby's involved somehow, I know it, but I need evidence. I'm offering a reward for anyone who can bring me proof of his involvement.
Here's your proof. You were right. It was Jacoby. He seems to have unusual hobbies.
I knew it! Those monsters. Ivan Jacoby, my friend, you're going down. The combination is 422. Help yourself.
Hey!
Thank you. This blood sample is the exact proof I need to link Jacoby to the murders. Thanks for your help. Now that I have proof, I can expose Jacoby for the monster he is. I appreciate your help. Your reward's in the safe.
For new boots. What I get? A sock. One useless sock.
Think you're all locked up nice like everything else in this place? I know where you live. I know how you get there. And I know your sweet little kitten, your darling Agatha, would look real fine cut open. I got uses for cat guts. If you don't want to find out what for, you better have the rest of what you owe ready by tomorrow. Last warning.
We should rent another boat sometime soon.
What am I? Like a stocking without a leg, that's what. Worse than nothing.
Give me a request for new boots. What I get? A sock. One useless sock.
Damn it. I need to pee. Why do I have goosebumps all of a sudden?
Karnaka Gazette, the latest news from around the Isles.
That's a laugh. How would you know what a full day is?
Hey! Karnaka Gazette, the latest news from around the Isles.
Strange. That looks like Shindere Peak. But what's that light?
The rent on time? Maybe I just won't pay it all. Who's gonna say anything?
More bad things have happened here in the last 5 years.
The waves break against the shore and threaten everything they built. They cower, fearful, and try to halt the tides.
Don't know what I hate to deserve that.
What's the holdup? I was supposed to interview Shanyun hours ago, but it's already noon, and he's a no-show. The Boreal Songbird is sure living up to his reputation as a diva.
Didn't anyone tell you? Yun's not receiving guests since the incident with that journalist from the Karnaka Gazette.
What incident?
Don't you read the headlines?
All the old boundaries are falling apart. Between the living and dead, the real and the forgotten. She watches them crumble.
thought that...
Can't hear our music.
May I help you with something?
Yes, a drink. Let me in.
The Spectre is a private club. Are you a member?
Right here. See?
Yelena's work is getting sloppy. Nevertheless, you may enter.
What can I get for you?
What do you have?
They're flushing the taps tonight, so there's no ale. But we've got whiskey, rum, and plague spirit. Or pear soda, if you're staying sober.
Do you have any house specialties?
Maybe you've heard of the Sanguine Infusion. But the private lounge upstairs is booked for the next month. You'll have to come back another time if you want to try it.
Whiskey sounds good.
Whiskey it is. A shipment of Dunwall's finest arrived just yesterday.
Since it's your first time at the Spectre, you should definitely try the Sanguine Infusion. It's the house specialty.
I'm game. What is it? Whiskey? Some sort of potion? Is it like plague spirit? I have to admit, I can't bring myself to swallow a concoction brewed from sewer rats.
They're Pandician bull rats, you twit. But no, nothing so vulgar. The infusion is a crimson elixir that pulls back the veil of mystery and allows you to commune directly with the void. It's distilled from the blood of the dying.
Indeed? How unusual. I'm all anticipation.
I assure you, once you've tried the infusion, you'll never be satisfied with mere alcohol again.
I'm going to have a look around. Where's my lucky charm?
Stench.
cider. I told him to let it warm a little first.
I've come so far. It all started with drowning that baker's son in the pond. That showed them I was serious. Huh? Where's my lucky charm?
At last, the infusion is flowing. Brace yourselves. The factotum said that tonight's vintage should be savored. Strictly for connoisseurs, he said. The outsider will walk with us tonight.
I feel it singing through my veins. Oh, the exquisite pain, the veiled parts.
Remarkable. We're already crossing over. Our donor must be eager to die. I hate it when they linger. I much prefer a hasty death. Oh, it laps at me like the ocean itself.
It's not... it's like black nails clawing at my stomach. I can taste blood.
The deeper mysteries surround me. The outsider watches. Oh, his discerning black eyes, unctuous and developing.
The room is spinning. By the void, I can't move, but the room turns around me. I'm going to be sick. The walkway's off limits today, even for members. Private concert.
Ugh, you barely shuffled the cards. I have nothing.
You're bluffing.
Oh, so you can hear my thoughts now.
What if I could? You know what we did back at the Royal Conservatory. It's such a shame the Oraculum was destroyed. Such a beautiful device.
Yes, I remember. But did it really work? I find it hard to believe that the oracular order could have been manipulated like that.
I saw it with my own eyes. A powerful contraption channeling the minds of the living through the bodies of the dead. We could hear their thoughts, witness their dreams, even put our words in their mouths.
I've been trying to predict the weather using frog entrails. I haven't had much luck with it.
We'll practice together, if you let me win this round.
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
Exsanguination number 33. Started the blood pump. We'll siphon off your blood drop by drop until you die. No, don't look at the door. No one will enter here. The Spectre Club is empty. It's just us on a journey to the void. Not together, of course. You'll go now, and I'll visit later. I'll preserve a vial of blood from your last moments for a personal transfusion. A special treat. I long to see the veil parting for myself. What's that? Oh, you're babbling. Don't worry, it's a perfectly normal part of dying. The mind regurgitates the sad detritus of unfinished plans to make room for deeper mysteries. Ah, you grow pale. You shiver as the warm lifeblood leaves you. How's it feel to die? Tell me what you see. Is the outsider there? What does he say to you? Speak! Spare Teresia? What does that mean? Is that a glimpse of the future? What do you see? Answer me! No, don't die yet! Tell me! What do you see? What do you see? Ah!
I need to have more of the sanguine infusion.
Now they'll know what it's like on the other side.
Come on, let's get this shindig started. I want to grab an elbow with Molly at the public. Everything ready?
Almost. I activated the floor security. Nobody's getting in there without a world of trouble following.
Yourself then, if it's gotta be so bleeding perfect.
Good. Remember what happened last time an uninvited guest wandered in there looking for Yon's autograph? That electrified floor made her scream like a skewered rat. Thought only opera singers could hit notes that high.
Yeah. Shame no one heard her over the concert. Might have saved her life. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Damn it, I need to pee.
They can rot the void for all I care. I've got enough to worry about without them. Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss, but he's saying a quick spittle.
Time yet?
It's supposed to be done. It's late. Can't spend any more on that. Call. It's supposed to be now. They got it all. Last time I had a day off was in the month of ice. I'm long overdue for a day to myself to do whatever I want.
Don't know what hurts more, my feet or my neck. They're running me into an early grave.
It's funny to think about it, but you could be reading the letter right now. Thinking about me. Right now.
That tasted awful.
Expensive hobby. The Void. I've never seen it, but I heard enough from Dowd to know it's not a place you forget. Never seen a safe like that before, but I've cracked plenty. This shouldn't be too hard. The key to his safe is a song. That's different. I hear this song everywhere. It's popular. There, got both keys. The third eyeless leader must be Dolores Michaels, the bank director. I need to plan this out first with Dowd before I try to break in there.
Those guards better earn their keep tonight. No inebriated guests wandering into my personal gallery like last time. It took weeks to get all that blood off my sheet music.
Sean Young. Normally I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing, but that's not why I'm here.
My throat. Raw as a plucked pheasant. It's hopeless tonight. I'll have to kick Gloriana from the song list.
He packs the Royal Opera House, so why give private concerts? Friends and high places. What does Sean Yun want from the Void? He's got everything already.
It's funny to think about, but she could be reading the letter right now. Thinking about me right now.
Only something would happen around here. Doesn't have to be good.
Bet my last coin is gonna be bright.
We have the relic, that's all that matters. They say it's secure in a secret place.
These halfpenny charlatans don't know squat. Still, it's all I've got now.
Next time I'll try it with the waxing gibbous.
Waste someone else's time.
They work me until I drop. There aren't enough.